This is where we share channel topic, e.g., biblical knowledge, hidden truths, historical analysis. Let's explore fascinating and meaningful insights in every video.
Imagine uncovering the untold stories of influential black figures in the Bible who played pivotal roles in shaping history. Nimrod is one of the first influential black figures in this biblical story. Nimrod, a descendant of Cush, is described in Genesis 10:8-10 as a mighty hunter before the Lord. He is known for founding several cities, including Babylon, Uruk, Akkad, and Calneh in Shinar. As a grandson of Ham and son of Cush, Nimrod's heritage points to African origins. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who became a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The first centers of his kingdom were Babylon, Uruk, Akkad, and Calneh in Shinar. Genesis 10:8-10. Nimrod's ambition and leadership in establishing powerful cities highlight the influence of African descendants in the early developments of civilization. His story illustrates the contributions of black people to the growth and expansion of ancient kingdoms, debunking the myth of their absence in significant historical events. Nimrod's efforts in building cities like Babylon marked the beginning of urbanization and complex societies in the ancient world. Imagine Nimrod, a fierce and ambitious leader, striving to create a name for himself and his people. His prowess as a hunter earned him respect, and his ability to establish cities like Babylon and Nineveh demonstrated his vision and leadership. Nimrod's lineage can be traced back to Noah through his son Ham and grandson Cush. Born into a world recovering from the Great Flood, Nimrod grew up in a time of rebuilding and renewal. The land was fertile, but the people were scattered and disorganized. Nimrod's early life was marked by a struggle for survival and a quest for identity in a post-flood world. As a young man, Nimrod exhibited extraordinary physical strength and a natural talent for hunting. His skills in tracking and capturing wild animals set him apart from his peers. This prowess earned him the title, a mighty hunter before the Lord, signifying not only his physical abilities, but also his favor with God. Nimrod's hunting skills were not just for sport. They were vital for providing food and protection for his people. Nimrod's early successes as a hunter laid the foundation for his later achievements. He gained respect and recognition from his community, and his reputation as a formidable leader began to grow. People were drawn to his strength and charisma, and they began to look to him for guidance and protection. With his growing influence, Nimrod set his sights on unifying the scattered tribes and establishing a centralized kingdom. His vision was to create a powerful and prosperous civilization that could rival any other. Nimrod's ambition knew no bounds, and he began to organize and lead his people in the construction of cities. The first center of Nimrod's kingdom was Babylon, a city that would later become synonymous with power, wealth, and human achievement. Under Nimrod's leadership, Babylon quickly grew into a thriving metropolis, characterized by its impressive architecture and advanced infrastructure. The city's strategic location along the Euphrates River facilitated trade and communication, further enhancing its prosperity. Today, the ruins of Babylon are located in modern-day Iraq, near the city of Hilla. Babylon's rich history and cultural significance make it one of the most well-known ancient cities. Nimrod's ambition extended beyond Babylon. He established additional cities including Uruk, Akkad, and Calneh, each contributing to the expansion and consolidation of his kingdom. These cities were not only centers of commerce and administration, but also symbols of Nimrod's power and vision. They represented the beginning of urbanization and the rise of complex societies in the ancient world. Uruk, one of the earliest cities in human history, is located in present-day Iraq. It is known for its significant contributions to writing and architecture. Akkad, another prominent city, was the center of the Akkadian Empire and is also located in modern-day Iraq, although its exact location remains uncertain. Calneh, while less well documented, is believed to have been in the region of northern Mesopotamia, potentially near modern-day Turkey or Syria. Nimrod's achievements were not limited to city building. He also organized and led military campaigns to protect and expand his territory. His reputation as a mighty warrior spread far and wide, and his enemies feared his strength and strategic acumen. Nimrod's leadership brought stability and security to his kingdom, attracting more people to his cause. One of the most famous stories associated with Nimrod is the construction of the Tower of Babel. According to Genesis 11, the people of Shinar, united under Nimrod's leadership, decided to build a city with a tower that would reach the heavens. This ambitious project symbolized their desire for greatness and their determination to make a name for themselves. They said to each other, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." Genesis 11:3-4. The Tower of Babel was more than just a physical structure. It was a symbol of human pride and rebellion against God. By attempting to reach the heavens, the people sought to challenge God's authority and establish their own dominion. Nimrod's role in this project further cemented his legacy as a leader with grand ambitions. However, God saw the hubris of humanity and decided to intervene. He confused their language, causing the people to speak in different tongues and making it impossible for them to understand one another. This divine intervention halted the construction of the tower and scattered the people across the earth. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord said, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other." So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. Genesis 11:5-9. The story of the Tower of Babel highlights the limits of human ambition and the consequences of challenging divine authority. It also marks a turning point in Nimrod's legacy, as his kingdom was scattered and his grand project left unfinished. Despite the failure of the Tower of Babel, Nimrod's legacy as a mighty hunter and builder of kingdoms endured. His efforts in establishing cities like Babylon laid the groundwork for future civilizations and influenced the course of human history. Nimrod's story serves as a reminder of the potential for greatness within individuals of African descent and the significant contributions they have made to the development of societies. Nimrod's lineage continued to play a role in biblical history. As a descendant of Cush and a leader of great renown, Nimrod's story emphasizes the importance of African heritage in the broader narrative of the Bible. His ambition, strength, and leadership qualities are celebrated as examples of the potential for greatness within all people. Nimrod's impact on the ancient world was profound. He demonstrated the power of vision and determination in transforming societies and shaping the course of history. His story challenges us to recognize the significant roles African descendants have played in the development of human civilization and to celebrate their contributions. Nimrod's legacy is a powerful reminder of the influence of black individuals in foundational historical events. His story continues to inspire and challenge us to acknowledge the diverse and rich heritage within the Bible and the enduring contributions of African-descended individuals. These stories of influential black people in the Bible debunk the myth that African descendants have not contributed to biblical history. From Nimrod's establishment of ancient cities to the Ethiopian eunuch's early acceptance of Christianity, these individuals played pivotal roles in shaping the biblical narrative and spreading the Christian faith. Their stories remind us of the rich and diverse heritage within the Bible and encourage us to recognize and celebrate the contributions of all people in God's plan. If you are intrigued by these insights and want to explore more, we encourage you to watch our videos. Each video delves into different aspects of the Bible, offering deeper understanding and uncovering the richness of God's Word. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay curious, stay faithful, and may God bless you abundantly.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your support helps the channel grow and brings more exciting insights to you. Thank you for watching.